Well, at least the women were featured and the main event was decent. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Dark Elevation. The rest of the show was honestly a bit of a mixed bag. I want to apologize if my voice seems a little bit off. I'm dealing with the after effects of heat stroke because it's been insanely hot and humid the past number of days, especially today. Hottest day in Western Washington, and who knows how goddamn long. It really has taken its toll on me and many others. We're not built for it. But you know what? We're all going to power through it. We're going to be fine. But yeah, that's why I seem a little bit off. But I wanted to watch this show, and I'm glad I did, because there was some good stuff. There was also a few things where I was like, okay, this really didn't need to make air. But anyway, also let me know your thoughts in the comments. So they opened up with footage of Eddie Kingston's promo after Dynamite went off the air. And there was some fan footage. A couple of people in attendance were like, hey, what do you think of this Eddie Kingston promo? He wants to send us home happy. He's all fired up and everything. And there were some people to wade in, and then AEW was like, hey, we need to release the full uncut version with hardcore nudity. No, just a full uncut version with Eddie Kingston sharing his passion for wrestling. And fans have weighed in. Some people loved it. Some people thought it was, overbearing and ridiculous because, of the shots at WWE, not focusing on themselves, focusing on the competition. And then there were select fans, on WWE and AEW side, they were ready to have a blood war over a promo. So here are my takes. Again, apologies for the voice. Eddie is a hell of a promo. He's been in wrestling for a number of years. These are just, again, this is just my view. He shared his passion, his, energy and everything, his love, his mind, body, and soul that he's put into pro wrestling. You felt a lot of his words. That being said, all the shots between both companies is getting fucking ridiculous. This isn't WWE versus WCW at the height of the Monday Night Wars. It's cool to have healthy competition, make the companies better, but at times, and this is on both sides, it's not just Kingston's promo, it's WWE also. The pettiness. It's like, okay, guys, we fucking get it. You can have some fun little jabs, but it gets a little bit ridiculous. I enjoyed some of the promo, but it wasn't one of his best, even though Eddie has a lot of passion. Anyway, we start off with J.D. Drake and the Dolph Twin with Avalon and Cesar Bononi versus Billy and Colton Gunn. Cool, this match certainly happened. There is not going to be a lot of analysis of some of these matches. After a few minutes of action, Famouser on the Dolph Twin, 1, 2, 3. So that was over in 3 minutes. And then they run down the card for Dynamite, Shivani, and Paul White. And I do have to say once again, Shivani and Paul White, they seem like, they're really good friends. They have a good rapport. Calling it like a sport. Shivani's more laid back. That's some good stuff. And I got nothing against Shivani's energy on Dynamite. I just like how laid back he is here. Penelope Ford versus Valentina Rossi. It was all right. Penelope has improved. Rossi obviously needs more time, but she has some good character to her. Penelope hits a gutbuster after a couple minutes, 1, 2, 3. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was nice to see the women featured because it was one of 4 women's matches. And then we have Brian Cage with Hobbs and Hook. Can't even do it like Shivani, because again, shot voice. Cage took on Serpentico with Luther, who screamed at ringside, and Serpentico is not that bad, but the fact that this match wasn't over in a minute visually is a little bit, it was what it was. But Serpentico did get some good shots in on Cage. But eventually, Cage got him on the stage and powerbombed him back to the ring and then hits Drill Claw 1, 2, 3. So then we get Carl Anderson with Gallows and the Bucks. Cool, the Insuffer Bucks are on Dark Elevation. I can't even escape them here. Anderson took on Wheeler Yuta. Well, Anderson's a good athlete. I will say that. And the Good Brothers, home of the Good Brothers, maybe we take your order, are good athletes. Don't care about their comedy, don't think they're funny. Wheeler Yuta, maybe he'll be against somebody I care about next time. Match wasn't bad, but you had the Bucks, acting like the Insuffer Bucks that they are, and eventually Anderson wins. Life goes on. So Dustin, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson, with Arn Anderson, took on Adrian Alanis, Liam Gray, and Justin Carino. Is that another Steve Carino kid? Genuine question. Brock will be good one day. He does have some natural ability. He just needs more time. Match was all right. Lee dives on the 3 guys, and then Bulldog on Alanis by Dustin 1, 2, 3. Then the Acclaimed, who made a comment like, whisper whispering my name in your ear like my name's Joe Biden. That was pretty damn good. That was pretty good stuff from the Acclaimed. See, you can laugh on both sides, but Caster's really good with the raps. And with the wraps, they sound so white. And then they took on PB Smooth, get it, peanut butter, and Matt Justice. Justice has something. He has some good size. Smooth, he wasn't bad. I mean, I probably need to see him just in a match where he's not getting squashed. And then S4, mic drop 1, 2, 3. So the Acclaimed win. Pretends to be shocked. Riho versus Kylan King. Things picked up. Crowd pop for Riho. Kylan King played the heel, the more dominant heel, the bigger woman. And Kylan King, I've been high on her since seeing her in her AEW debut. She's shined and shined and gotten better and better. Have a showcase. The next showcase needs to be about Kylan King. Somebody said that in the comments. I apologize for not writing down your name, but she should be the next showcase. I want to see them feature her. She is somebody that they should sign up. If they haven't already, they need to sign her up soon. Kylan used her power and beat her down, and Riho, kept fighting from underneath, and there was a missed frog splash by Kylan, and then Riho hit double knees for the win. Not a bad match. Could have been on Dynamite. Could have opened Dynamite. This could have been pretty, but you know what? It's nice they put this match on Elevation. They got a little bit of time, and the crowd was into it. I also did like how Layla Gray and various other, women that they featured in enhancement talent roles were in the front row on the stage. Layla Gray, goddamn beautiful, and needs to be featured more. Varsity Blondes with Julia Hart took on Aaron Rourke and Jake Logan. Well, the enhancement guys jump-started it, and then the Blondes won in about 2 minutes with Air Pillman. I'm going to keep calling it Air Pillman. So, Thunder Rosa versus Catalina Perez. I love Thunder Rosa. Seriously, Thunder Rosa's goddamn awesome. She's one of my favorite wrestlers in the world. Not just women. One of my favorite wrestlers in the world. This was a showcase for her, and she beat Catalina Perez pretty quickly with that choke. The Peruvian something or other choke. I actually don't remember what it's called. I would screw it up if I tried to say it. But she chokes around about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And then we get the Blade with the Bunny versus Chuck Taylor. No, I will not. Okay, I don't care about this feud. Blade punched out Orange Cassidy on Dynamite. Well, she was a bitey bunny and she was a hoppy bunny. I will say this, she has good personality and she adds something to the Blade's character. She gives him something that resembles a character. And, well, Taylor hits the awful blue waffle, for 2. Then again, all blue waffles are awful. Don't Google that. And then feet on the ropes, 1, 2, 3. Blade gets the win. And then we get an aftermath with TH2 and Orange Cassidy with the sunglasses off. So he's serious. He's super serial right now. Hey, here's the last 3 matches. Matt Hardy and Private Party versus Colt Boom Boom, Cabana, Alex Reynolds, and Alan 5 Angels. Jumpstart, and no, I will not. I will not entertain this feud. I don't care. It's not that the action was bad. I don't care about these groups. I especially don't care about Matt's group. I remember when Private Party used to matter. Gin and Juice on Alan 5 Angels for 3. 3-star, 3. Hikaru Shida versus Rekka Tahaka. Shida looks great with that short hair. And Rekka actually got to show something here, hit a nice Samoan drop. She got to do some good stuff. Eventually, Katana Knee, 1, 2, 3. So Shida gets a victory. And then Penta with Alex Abrahantes, I believe is how it's said. I may have screwed that up. And Eddie Kingston versus TH2. Crowd pop for Penta and Eddie. And this wasn't bad. TH2 being in the main event is kind of fucking ridiculous, but it is what it is. Because then Angelico's not bad. Evans isn't bad, but they're a team that's about that level. But they popped for Penta, and eventually he hit the Fear Factor 1, 2, 3. It wasn't a bad main event. It was enjoyable enough. It was nice to see the women featured. Everything else, Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'm going to go sleep and sleep out this heat stroke. I'll see you soon.